Okay, here we are again with yet another tournament in the books. Beginning off here, we've got our gi matches. There's about 3 of them. Here I'm fighting a fella from, I believe it was Kazakhstan. You can see on the monitor there, Anwar. Strong dude. He was smaller than me, but he's pretty strong. So here we are trying to establish grips. I was having a pretty hard time with his cross collar grip there. With his right arm, it was stopping me from getting close to him and getting in on a lot of the things I want to get in on. Here you see he snatches up a single and tries to trip me, but my balance is pretty good, so I'm able to stop that. But here we go, resetting back in the middle, switching sides for whatever reason, and see he establishes that grip with his right arm on my collar. And I'm trying to peel it here, but I can't really stop it, and he runs me out of bounds again. And I think we're having a laugh there because the ref is telling us to just keep it in the bounds, but he keeps pushing me back. Ref, it's not my fault. And there I shoot a double. He defends it. I think I headbutted him there. Whoops, oopsie, my bad. Cheeky little headbutt on my end. Whoops. But we're back at it here, grip fighting. See if I can get something done. He pushes me out of bounds again. There I'm actually trying to stop it, but he still gets the grip. That annoying ass grip. He keeps trying that outside foot sweep to try and push me back, but he just pushes me out of bounds. And the ref, I think, at this point is getting mad at us for this because we keep having to be reset. But here, he gives me a little drag. Tries to snap me down a little bit there. Keeps trying to establish these grips. Once again, we're walking out of bounds. And the ref's about to lose it. Gonna freak out on us. Trying that outside foot sweep. I try it back. I'm like, okay, sure, I could do that too. Keeps going for it. Pushing out of bounds again. As you can see, it looks like I'm significantly bigger than this guy. Or at least I look like a full weight class bigger, at least, in my opinion. I don't know, I guess he was testing himself stepping up a division, but props to him. But once again, we're in this kind of stalemate, this grip fight. This kind of not a crazy amount of action happening here. But this was my first match of the day. I'm trying to get warmed up, so I'm feeling it out to begin with. There he gives a little bit more of a committed foot sweep, but gets nothing out of it. See, I'm being kind of loose with my grip fighting here. I'm still taking it a bit easy. I'm not trying super hard yet. But here he tries. He gets a nice flip takedown on me, but I snatch a single and dump him. And I actually explode here and get on top and score takedown points. There, I believe. So finally, after like 3 minutes of inactivity, something happens and I get a takedown and get some points on the board. And from here, he's trying to control my posture. He actually opens his guard. A lot of people won't do that at white belt. They'll just sit and close guard and hope for the best. So I was happy that he at least did that, which allows me to work a bit more. I should be posturing up here a bit, but it's tough to tell, but he's controlling my posture pretty good. Trying to push me away, elevate me, get me off of him. And he's really trying to push me away here. Tries to frame up for a triangle there, but I see that coming from a mile away, and I'm able to stuff his leg and stop that. And then he puts his knee up, and I hip bump around and pass his guard for 3 points there. He's trying to get his guard back in, but once I'm past, I feel pretty confident. Then I step over into mount, At this point, he's pretty tired actually from the exchanges. You see, he actually gets his foot caught in my belt from behind, and I don't know what was happening there, but the ref said that was not allowed, so we get reset. He tries to come up again, and I let him stand up here. I think he used actually an ankle lock there to get me off of him so he could stand up, which is pretty sweet. And here we're fixing our belts and getting back to the middle. There's about 37 seconds left, and I'm up 9-0, so I'm in pretty good shape here. Here we go. He's pooped out at this point. I can hear him breathing, so I'm like, screw this. So I pull, and then I use a little bit of a mermaid sweep there to come up around and take his back and get back on top of him for some more points there. Another 2. Then I pass his guard again.
15 seconds.
Just some icing on the cake there. And then I've got like 10 seconds left. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I might as well try and finish him with something. So I'm like, I guess I'll just jump on his arm here and see if I can get it. But unfortunately, the time runs out and I could not get that arm bar. But yeah, boring first half of that match. Second half it picked up and I actually scored like 14 points in like 2 minutes, which was not bad. Yeah, solid start. Could have been better, could have been worse, I suppose, but I'll take the dub, I suppose. But yeah, he was a tough dude. Props to him for sure for stepping up in weight. All right, on to the second match of the day. This match is a little bit wonky scoring-wise, and you will see, but I'm facing Jonier here, who I fought twice in the past, and I believe at this point we were 1-1. So this is our rubber match here in the gi, and you see we're a little bit tentative to engage because we fought each other before, and we know that both of us are good, so we don't want to give away anything. I think I probably would have just got on him to begin with instead of sitting out at range here, because it doesn't really go that well for me. Spoilers. See, he shoots a nice little takedown. Takes me down for 1 second, not even a half a second, and he gets 2 for that. And then I reshoot immediately and take him down, and then he latches onto a guillotine, but I get nothing. So I don't know what the scoring rules are for IBJJF, but I feel like he shouldn't have scored that takedown. So I'm now down 2 when I feel like I should be up 2. But regardless, the match continues. He's got a deep guillotine here. I'm able to stand up and pop my head out, and then we're in guard here. So he's got a nice overhook on the right side there, trying to control my posture, trying to stop me from opening up his guard. But yeah, we're just chilling out here because that was an explosion of energy, and the ref's like stops us and he thinks he's going to reset us back in the middle. But yeah, so here we go, crawling back to the middle, doing the sad jiu-jitsu crawl back to the middle, back in guard with his overhook on the right side, and we restart. There I managed to free my arm from that position, and I go to pin his collars by his shoulders so I can posture up and open his guard. Then here he goes like, I think it's spider guard, where he's like inside on my biceps there, which is like annoying as hell. And he's trying to set up a triangle from that. And then I'm like kind of wondering how I'm supposed to deal with this. I kind of try and hip bump around his guard there, sort of, but he off balances underneath, and then he manages to swing out and get around behind me and get back to his feet. Nice little sequence there. So at this point, I just pull guard, see what I can do with that, I guess. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have pulled guard. In hindsight, I think that was a dumb idea. Considering I'm down 2, it'd be nice if I should have wrestled and tried and taken him down and even it up. But here he's trying to like knee slice past my guard, and I'm retaining pretty well here. Yeah, he can't quite get past my legs. And then here he forces me to turtle, actually, which is good. And then here I get stuck in this like crucifix position, and he's in a really good spot here to actually take my back, and that's what he's going to do. However, I'm not the only one that gets screwed out of points in this match too, because here he's actually going to take my back fully. He's got one hook in right now, but there he gets 2 hooks in, and he's attacking the choke, but he has not scored anything yet, and he's trying to choke me here, but I'm defending. I've got 2 hands on the collar, so he's not actually that close to choking me here. But he's got full back control, and if you'll notice, he has not scored it, which is peculiar to say the least. I don't know what this ref was watching, but I don't know if it's because he's off to his side that he's not scoring, because it's like, I feel like he should score the back control here. But anyways, I escape, I get back on top. And at this point, I think I'm down. I think I'm down like 6 points. In my head, I'm down, but I'm actually only down 2. So I'm trying to break his guard open again. You see, yeah, he didn't score anything for that. Break his guard. I'm trying to get past. He's got a pretty good... that was slick, actually. He went under and he, like, swept me with, like, a crab ride type deal. And he actually takes my back again. And this time he actually scores. But yeah, that was a sweet little sequence from him. And that was from me getting overzealous on the passing. I, like, got to... on top of him, and he was able to slip underneath and sweep me on top. And then here he's trying an armbar, but nah, that's not gonna work. He tries on Plata, but I get out of that. And then from there, he's on my back again, on the choke again. Is this? Yeah, he gets my back again. He also doesn't score here for some reason, I think. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the end of the match. I lose that one, unfortunately, but the scoring was a bit iffy on both sides. So, yeah, but he won. He deserved to win, and he got the dub. And, yeah, it was a fun match. Some slick stuff in there. So, can't be mad at it. He's a nice kid. So, I don't mind. Just a good learning experience. But up next, I believe I have the bronze medal match. So be ready for that one. All right, here we are in the bronze medal match. This dude, I remember seeing this dude before the match, and I was like, damn, that guy's jacked. But yeah, right away, I'm like, screw that. I'm going to pull guard on this guy, see if I can work some De La Riva. I'm not very good at De La Riva, but figured why not give it a shot. Hell, if you don't try it, how do you know if it's going to work, right? So there, I'm actually managing to off-balance him a little bit. But not enough, unfortunately. He's kind of controlling the my right leg there. Doing a good job kind of neutralizing that De La Riva hook. From here, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to grab his collars and try and do some pretty basic sweeping here, but he tries to switch around and get around my guard, and I'm having to, like, retain now pretty hard. I'm able to do it, but still not quite what I want. He's got an ankle grip there. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. Not sure what his mission is, but I'm trying, at this point, I'm going to try and, like, lumberjack sweep him. And there I actually get it. I push him over. I get the sweep. I think I get the sweep, or I don't know if I even score for this. The scoring this whole tournament was kind of wonky, so this will not be the, the first time you see me complain about the scoring. I know I complained about it in the last match, too, but this whole tournament was janky as hell. I probably won't get into it, actually, later, but anyways, here we are. I'm doing the same guard break that I believe the week before this, me and my coaches were drilling this, where you pin both the collars beside their armpit, and then you stand up and try and pressure into their tailbone with both your knees to try and separate their guard. And it worked in the last match. But here, what he's got just the cross collar from guard, which is super annoying. Like, I hate it when people do this because it's like the most annoying shit. Like, it doesn't work, but white belts will always try this shit just to like annoy you. They'll sit in closed guard and they'll fish for this, and it's just basically a stall tactic, and it's super annoying. So that's what he's doing right now. So I can't really you can't really posture up when someone's doing that, because it's like you got to keep your chin in the way, right? Because you technically can finish it from guard, but I'm not trying to be the guy who gets finished by a cross choke from guard. Hasn't happened to me yet. I prefer if it never happened to me. But yeah, that's basically what he's trying to set up here, and I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for him to give up on this. And then here I go to stand up. I'm like, chill out, bro, stop, cut it out. And here he actually switches onto a pretty nice armbar off that. He's got this on pretty solid, and he actually grabs the leg here, and he's got a really nice angle on this. But I'm not even holding my hands, actually. He's got this like fully locked, but I just step over. And at this point, I'm like, it's not quite on. Like, it's on, but I have pretty flexible elbows for the most part. So I'm thinking, yeah, I can get out of this. And from there, I just step over, and I'm already like in reverse mount, past his guard. And here I take knee on belly. And I believe here I'm going to try and work my way into mount. Or no, I'm just going to settle in side control. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm up 2. I've got a penalty for some reason, probably for stalling when I was stuck in that choke, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm just hanging out here. I'm up, trying to set up like a reverse triangle type deal. And I kind of get him to move pretty, in a pretty big motion to try and stop this. Because he actually managed to trap his arm next to his ear. And that's kind of how you would set that up. But at this point, I can hear him huffing and puffing, and I can tell he's a bit tired at this point. So I'm just kind of cooking him in this little triangle position here. This isn't locked on at all. I don't think I could finish this, but it's controlling him. And then now he's starting to come up on a single to try and wrestle up. But I just sprawl my hips back, clear his arm, and spin around and take his back. And I lock in the palm-to-palm choke and bring it across and finish him. So yeah, I managed to take bronze in the gi with a nice little palm-to-palm RNC there. So, yeah. All in all, I believe, if I'm no excuses here, but I think I messed up my ankle in the first match. I'm recording this a ways after this tournament happened, so I don't quite remember, but I think that's why I was pulling guard so much, is because my ankle was busted and I didn't want to wrestle. I don't know, it could be making shit up, to be honest, but whatever. Bronze, I had 2 good matches in the gi. I don't know what's going on here. They're buddies trying to figure out who's who. 2 white guys look the same, I guess. Anyways, I get my hand raised, and I take bronze, which is all right. Not the worst. That's the gi run for you.